Hey everybody, I hope you're having a really great day. I wanted to share with you guys a couple things that I did to help combat my dental pain, and then also some things that I have used to combat sore spots and things like that through my denture journey. So, for those of you guys who don't know why people use coconut oil, I'm going to kind of show you guys. So, this is a pretty big tub. I think it was like $5 at Walmart, maybe. It is organic. Coconut oil usually is a solid. And for dental pain, I did a couple things. So if you look anywhere, internet, Google, whatever, you will see a lot with oil pulling. So oil pulling goes way, way back to ancient times. They would put it in their mouth and swish it around, all of those good things, to pull out infection of infected teeth or gums and things like that. They've used it in other areas of the body, but I'm just talking about teeth. So it helps combat bacteria. So that helps with before dentures and after dentures. It also helps with dry mouth. So people with dentures know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about dry mouth. If you swish with coconut oil before you put your dentures in, and then again in the evening sometime on a consistent basis, it will help you with dry mouth, which also helps with those sore spots. If you're adjusting to new dentures or something like that, you can also try to do the swish. It'll help keep the gums hydrated and healthy. Really great for keeping bacteria away. Now, this is not a complete a complete alternative to doing your normal routine of keeping things disinfected and clean. Just know that. I'm not telling anyone to stop using their cleaning tablets and just do coconut oil or something like that. Don't do that. But this is something that I do in addition to everything else. So I've had a really easy transition with dentures and things like that. I haven't had a ton of sore spots or issues with adjustments and stuff, and I really contribute the coconut oil to that. So what I'll do is I'll put a couple tablespoons in a little bowl, put it in the microwave for 5 seconds or so. And you can just use that in your mouth. You can just swish around the oil. I usually do 5 or 10 minutes to kind of keep things, going in there, make sure that it really coats everything. It is really good for helping desensitize teeth. So if you haven't had your extractions yet, or if you still have anchor teeth or whatever it is and they're sensitive, it's really good at desensitizing them, so it makes it easier to drink and eat hot and cold. For things like dental pain, this is something I did before I had my extractions. So in the Mormon community, which I am Mormon, if people think that my name is kind of a funny, it's not. I actually am Mormon, and I'm very active in the community. So as you know, a lot of Mormons like holistic methods, and in Washington State, I live in an area where holistic medicine is very vast. So we actually have an entire universities based around holistic medicine and things like that. So I happen to know someone in my church that is a holistic nurse, and when I was going through dental pain, she gave me this. This is essential oils, and it's called Deliverance. It has clove oil, cinnamon bark, oregano, things like that in it. And what I would do is I would put a couple drops of this in the coconut oil and swish with it. Now, that would keep the bacteria and infection at bay. It would also help with the pain. As you know, a lot of people use clove oil for dental pain, so it really helped with that. You can also just put this on a Q-tip and put it in the affected area, and it will help with the bacteria, infection, and pain. I like to mix it with the coconut oil because it was like double duty. If I'm just swishing with the coconut oil, I will put mint extract or something in there just so it doesn't taste like oil, but I would not eat or drink for like 30 minutes after you do it, just to kind of help with that. But it does help with the pain. So you can also use the same method with extracts or whatever in the coconut oil if you're just swishing with it on a daily basis to kind of it'll help keep the thrush away. It'll help disinfect. It'll help moisturize your mouth. Really helps in a lot of areas. So essential oils are really cool. If you're going to use them outside of your mouth, just know that they can be extremely irritant to the skin. So you need to use a carrier oil. And if you're not familiar with any of that, please just do your research first, because I don't want anybody getting harmed or anything like that. It can be extremely irritating to the skin. So I do use coconut oil for a number of things. I feed it to my dog. He has bad skin. I put it on my own skin. I'll just put some in my hands and rub it, put it on elbows, feet. You can mix fine baking sugar with it for a sugar scrub for lips to get the dry skin off. I do take my makeup off with it, so it hydrates also, which is really awesome. For those times that the natural resources weren't helping with the pain, I went to this. It's called a canker brush. And it is kind of a, I don't know, kind of got a Novocaine base to it. So it is stronger than the oral gel, it seems like. It has a soft brush on it, which is very, very soft. You click the bottom like that. And you can just put it in the affected area. This took my pain away so good when the other things weren't helping. You can put it on your gums, on the tooth, on the affected area, and it will really do wonders. So this was kind of my best friend. I kept it in my purse and it helped me a lot. So just so you know, I think I got it at Rite Aid. It was like $7, but I really was a firm investor in it during my extractions. I did use this stuff on a couple sore spots when I first got my dentures, and it really helped take the pain away, but it didn't take away the irritation like the coconut oil did. So oil pulling is something that goes way, way back, and it really just helped pull infection out. And I did really, really good with keeping the infection at bay when I had my extraction. So I know that that helped my situation. I can't say it's going to help everybody, but do your research on the coconut oil and how, you know, the different properties it has. It actually is a low sunscreen. If you didn't know that, it's really good for hydrating skin. It's good for hair, certain types, so look that up. I use it for baking, cooking, all different kinds of stuff. So having it in my house is really, really a good thing. I also use something called honeysuckle oil. Now I use this on my face. You can use it around your lips and your eyes and things like that to keep the wrinkles away. Anybody dealing with the sunken in lips and stuff like that, this is really great for moisturizing and hydrating around those areas. It's amazing. If you're going to use stuff like essential oils, again, do your research. In the LDS community, I think a lot of them use Young Living. I've never gone to their website. I don't know anything about it. I just know that there are representatives that sell the oils and teach people how to use them because there is a safe method. So if you're going to start using essential oils, make sure that you look up the safety of it first so that you don't cause any burns or irritations or anything. It's really, really important. Coconut oil is pretty simple. I use organic, of course, and make sure that I just get it into a liquid form before I start using it. But it can be used for all different things. So just keep that in mind. You can mix it with the clove oil to help with the pain, helps with sore spots, dry mouth, keeps bacteria away, and really does leave your mouth feeling a lot better. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys out. I really love using this stuff at home and sharing that with you guys, something that I like to do. Again, I am not telling anyone to go out there and trade in your, oral health care for coconut oil. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that it's been helpful to me. That's what it can do for you. The deliverance, that again, really good for pain. Clove oil is in it. Cinnamon bark is in it. It is really, really great for dental pain. They use clove oil for dry sockets and stuff like that. So if you mix it with coconut oil and swish with it, it does help. If you have sensitivity, that also helps. And it's a great, great thing for keeping the bacteria away. So it combats that. Anyway, again, it's just my personal experience with it. It is not any sort of alternative method for your dental professional. If you're having issues, you should definitely see them. Don't take this as medical advice. It's just my experience with it, but I did find it very helpful to share with others. So have a great day, everybody.